Hello, welcome to Minnesota Comics Authority. I have nothing new to review. Usually what I do is things I got on Indiegogo, things like that. But I figure I could invent a new segment. It's called In the Bag. This is the first episode of it. And it's where I defile polybagged comics. So I got Icon here. I got X-Force. I got, not the Death of Superman, the resurrection of him. I don't know. I forget. And then here's Vampirella from Harris Comics. I wonder if there will be a Cyberfrog house ad in there. That would be kind of cool. Anyway, so with that, I'm just going to maybe do one an episode and see how it goes. And if you guys have... I have the bag. It's a bag within a bag. Well, because, it's going to be a collector's item someday, right? It'll be worth money someday, probably. So this is Rob Liefeld, obviously, on the art with, I don't know, did Fabian Nicieza write this? Let's see. Well, first off, it comes with some dope cards. We do know that. So this is an order form. So you can order some T-shirts. Let's see if I can kind of zoom in. Boop. Yeah, so you can order a super powerful offer. This is just like so hard to look at, that like blue and pink. But it's just the T-shirts with the cards printed on them. But it's printed, it appears that they're printed like as the card, not like the artwork. It's everything. But anyway, so here's Cable, looking butch as hell. Then, what do we got? Power ratings. Well, this is Strife, the doppelganger Strife. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool. These are, like, I've actually opened up a bunch of these, so I do have these cards, like, laying somewhere. Anyway, so here it is. Look at this. This is 9.8, man. This might be 9.9. All right? Who knows? But there's like 100 million of these floating around. X-Force number 1. We got Cable. We got, is that Boom Boom? And then Feral. And then it wraps around. You got like Warpath and Starscream. What's his name? I forget. I'm not like a big Marvel person. Domino. Or is it? If you've read this. That might be a spoiler. I don't know, man. I think this is... I mean, this is like pure 90s. It's nonstop action. Who wrote this, though? That's what I'm looking for. I feel like it's probably Fabian Nicieza, right? Because Liefeld didn't write this. I don't believe he did. But Feral is in this, and I'm curious, did Liefeld and Nicieza, because they are the creators of Feral, did they pioneer like the Catgirl craze? Did they like out-weeb everybody? Look at that. Like, what is that? That's a Catgirl, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. It's weird. But yeah, this is like, this whole series is pretty cool. It's almost nonstop action. One thing I like about it, as I've been like reading through all of these X-Force comics, is like, I don't know, I guess kind of how Cable has changed. He's a pretty complex character, like in these 90s comics, and that's not exactly what somebody might imagine. Like, he is a good leader, but he's not just stubborn and feels like he always knows the answer. There are some moments in this series where it's like he does experience some self-doubt, which is pretty cool. Because it seems like he's just turned into this, he's this high T, like, master soldier that never makes a wrong decision. And like later on, he makes bad decisions, and they have repercussions, and it's cool, because that's how characters grow. That's how they are interesting, is when they have struggles. We never get a page where it says who actually wrote this. Then you have the cablegrams. I'm curious as to, this is number 1. So, why did they have a letter section in number 1, right? Doesn't that stuff come to, at issue 3 or 4? People, you always get them reacting to these things much later on. But this is one of those comics that, I don't know how you don't have a copy of it. If you don't have a copy of it, it's you can find it in a 50-cent bin, usually still polybagged. But I don't know. I think it's worth picking up. It's a fun read. The whole series is pretty fun, and it leads into a big event. I forget the name of it, but it's all centered around Strife. So he's this background character through the beginning of this, and then he becomes a major player in the first event. That's a crossover between X-Force, X Factor, all the X books basically. They had this Executioner song. That's what it is. So, which I've actually never read, and so I'm going to read that for the very first time. But yeah. Anyway, so this is kind of a cheat because this is one that I've read before, but a lot of these other polybagged ones I've never read. So I don't know if you if you want to leave a comment if you enjoyed this, and if you have a choice as to which one I open up next time, let me know. And if there's a polybagged issue that I should pick up, let me know, because as it stands now, this is a four episode series. But anyway, this has been Minnesota Comics Authority. Thanks for watching.